At this point, I'm not even gonna fake. I'm dead serious when I say I'm tired of working a job, and it feels like I am going to go insane at this job, because it's not even just this job. It's just like, in general, like, how is it that I have to work 300, well, not even that much, but most of my life I have to work just to sit there and make a bunch of money that I'll never freaking see, and then a bunch of rich people get the profit off of me. I only get, what, maybe 10% of what I'm actually making them in a day. And then at the end of my life, I get to finally at 60 years old touch $1 million 401k. Who the freak wants $1 million at 60 years old? Nobody cares about $1 million at 60. You're gonna die in the next 10 years at that point. You know what I'm saying? You might have a good 10 years left and make it to 70. Bro, your knees don't even work anymore. You probably can't walk. You probably like on hospice or something, or in a nursing home. Like, bro, nobody cares about 100,000 and millions of dollars in the bank account when you're 50, 60 years old. Nobody gives a freak about that, bro. I'm young right now, and it feels like I just waste my whole freaking life just slaving, dog. And it's like, I didn't did it all, bro. I didn't work from Taco Bell to freaking DoorDash, freaking Walmart Sparking, to freaking I drive trucks. I've worked warehouse jobs. I've done other side hustles, like with just family members, bro, cutting grass. And it's just like, I'm still not ahead. You know what I mean? I've been out of high school for 4 years now. Well, actually, no, I've been out of high school for 5 years now, and I'm still not ahead. I'm still not where I want to be in life. I don't got a paid off car. I don't got none of the stuff that I feel like I should have. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like I'm a lazy person, bro. I work 12 hours, 14 hours. Bro, I just worked 14 hours. And on top of that, I work 80 hours a week most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I work hard. And I be encouraging other people like, yeah, bro, the best thing for you to do is still not to sit there and be lazy and complain and yada, yada, yada. But honestly, I can say this. I understand. If you complain today, I understand. Because for some reason, today is just the day that set me off. I realized I just got off of work. It's 9 in the morning. I clocked in at 6:30 yesterday. So the whole time I've been at work for over or almost 14 hours today. That is like, literally, that's insane, bro. That is insane. And a lot of people talk about, you gotta do that. Life is not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be hard. You know what I'm saying? Nobody get to the top without it being hard. But I don't know about that part, bro, because a lot of people are born rich and they just living their life, bro. Think about the people who you pay rent to. They are literally getting stupid rich off of nothing. Like, they don't touch anything, they don't do anything. You literally just pay them. And we're just mindless freaking slaves, bro. Think about it like this. I'm telling you, you are a slave whether you know it or not. I don't care if you're black, white, Mexican, freaking French. I don't care what you are, bro. What did the slaves used to work for? Food and a house, right? That's what the slaves used to work for. Now, think about us today. When we work and we get a paycheck, what do we go spend the paycheck on? Food and a house. So what is the difference between us and the slaves? Is no difference. We are literally modern day slaves. That's all we are. And whenever you go to work and you clock in, you feel like the slave. Like, your boss tells you what to do. They're always watching you to see if you're messing up or not. Truth be told, they don't even care about their own job. They just there to milk the clock the same as you, but simply because they're in a position of power over you, they feel like they can treat you any kind of way. Just because you make a little bit less than them and they're a little bit older than you, they feel like they can talk to you any kind of way. And that's just not gonna fly, bro. Especially with my generation. We not going for it. I'm telling you, we not going for that, bro. We not. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't had it like up to here, bro. I got a little girl at the house. I got a wife at the house. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't spend as much time as I want to with them. You know what I mean? I don't feel like my wife should have to sit there and just literally spend her whole day taking care of our baby while I'm not there. I don't feel like that's just not right to me. Like, it's okay for her to sacrifice and do what she got to do because it's necessary. Like, we have no other option, and I'm grateful for that for sure. But the fact that our president is literally a felon, but he's a multimillionaire. But if me or you go catch a felony trying to get rich or something like that, scamming or robbing somebody or something like that, we go get in trouble and become felons. Now we can't even work a job. But you mean to tell me a felon can become the president of the United States? And FYI, he makes $400,000 a year just sitting in the White House, doing nothing, bro. Literally just dictating. You know what I mean? So this is my advice. Get it how you live. Whatever you got to do the stuff, bro. Whatever you got to do to make it, just do it. I'm going to be real with you. Just do it. Freak it. At this point, just freak it. Unless it's going against God, don't do that. But whatever else you can do to make it, bro, do it. Start that little side hustle. Start that business. And get out of debt. You know what I mean? Because these employers don't care about us. They don't care at all. We're nothing but, we ain't nothing but Toby. And we better go pick that cotton. Because if we don't, what we going to be out of? Food in a house. They're going to hit us exactly where it hurts. And who going to suffer? Our family going to suffer. Man, I ain't going to lie to you. I feel so much relief just getting it off my chest because I'm loud, but it's because I'm genuinely ticked off. I'm genuinely ticked off. And I got a lot of patience, but for some reason, I feel like I just had to vent because, especially as a man, ain't nobody coming to help me. Ain't nobody finna come save me. Nobody finna literally nobody's finna save me. And I'm not gonna lie to you. If you a man, the best thing that you can do for your family, go get you some freaking life insurance, bro. I got life insurance, so that way if anything happens to me today or tomorrow, my family is straight. They are literally set for life. I got a fat life insurance waiting on them. So if you worried about that, stop stressing about that. Just go get the life insurance, and that way you ain't got to stress and you ain't got to slave for these white people. So that way when you leave this earth, your family good, and just take a little bit off of your plate. So I'm grateful for that. But outside of that, man, I want to live my life too, bro. I don't want to just be a sacrifice for somebody else to live good. I'm tired of that, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like life was just so much better when we was kids. When we was kids, you know what I'm saying? We had to worry about paying bills. We had to worry about nothing but school, bro. We was just going chill with our friends every single day. And I feel like that's the part of school that most of us really miss, is just the community of being able to go chill with your friends and not have to worry about not being able to. Bro, and that's what all the rich people doing right now. People always say, oh, if being rich is so great, why do rich people commit suicide? Nigga, regular people commit more suicide. What the freak you talking about? What the freak is we talking about? Why are we sitting here glorifying the fact that, or making it seem like being rich is not like a glorious thing in life? Yes, the freak it is. Let's not act like you niggas not living a great life off the backs of us slaves. Because yes, you is, bro. I'm tired. I can, like, that's the biggest pet peeve I have. I cannot stand when somebody act like their life not good when they got millions of dollars in the bank account. Bro, it's hard for you to be rich, and it's sure enough hard for us to be poor. Pick your heart, bro. You ought to be grateful. You ought to be more than grateful, bro. So, I ain't gonna lie, that's really all I gotta say. My next video gonna be a little bit more motivational. I just had to come get that off my chest so that I could keep bringing the motivational content to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, I really ain't got much else to say. We gone.